Hey there, and welcome to the Pre-Vegans podcast. Today, we're tackling some of the most common objections to going vegan and how to crush them. Plus, we've got a special treat. The godfather of vegan bodybuilding himself, Robert Cheeke, is here to share his incredible vegan origin story. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Hello, my friends. V here. It's time to kick off another episode of Pre-Vegans, and today we have our first question. Remember, you can submit your questions by visiting prevegans.com and leaving a voicemail, or by emailing us at contact@vegansexplore.com.
Hi V, how do you make a cake without using animal products?
Great question. Making a vegan cake is easy. Swap eggs with flaxseed or applesauce, use plant-based milk like almond or oat, and replace butter with vegan alternatives. Choose organic sugar, add baking soda and vinegar to help it rise, and you're set. Always check labels for hidden animal ingredients and enjoy a delicious plant-based treat. Now it's time to look at a few common objections people have about going vegan and how to overcome them. Let's talk about some of the most common objections to going vegan and how they're easier to overcome than you might think. First up, nutritional concerns. Some say you can't get enough protein, iron, or B12. But guess what? Lentils, tempeh, quinoa, and fortified foods cover all the bases. Even top athletes thrive on plant-based diets. As Brandon Potts says, you can adapt veganism to fit your personal needs. Next, taste and satisfaction. Think vegan food is bland? Not with the right spices and ingredients. From barbecue jackfruit to creamy mac and cheese, plant-based meals can be packed with flavor. Vegan cooking is easy with good ingredients, says Chef Charity Morgan. Cost. A big one, right? But staples like beans, rice, and seasonal veggies are some of the most affordable foods out there. Worried about convenience? Restaurants are catching on, and apps like Happy Cow help you find vegan options near you. Plus, quick meal prepping makes plant-based eating simple. Let's not forget social pressure. Your culture, family, or traditions might be rooted in non-vegan meals, but every culture has plant-based gems. And if you're craving cheese or burgers, the vegan alternatives today are better than ever. Still skeptical about the health benefits? Well, plant-based diets are backed by major health organizations, reducing the risk of heart disease and more. As Hippocrates said, "Let food be thy medicine." And if you've ever thought, one person can't make a difference, know that every vegan choice reduces demand, saves lives, and protects the planet. Linda McCartney put it perfectly. If slaughterhouses had glass walls, the world would be vegetarian. Want more tips on navigating veganism? Head to vegansexplore.com for inspiration and guidance to help you along the way. Remember, every small step counts. One meal at a time, you're shaping a kinder, healthier world. Next, we have a pioneer in the world of bodybuilding joining us to share his vegan origin story. Of course, we are talking about best-selling author and trailblazer, Robert Cheeke.
I grew up on a farm in Western Oregon, and I raised animals and sold animals at the auction and would bottle feed baby calves before getting on the school bus to go to school, and had chickens and rabbits and geese and turkeys and goats and horses and ponies and cows and lots of animals at home on the farm I grew up on. And at age 15, back in 1995, something just clicked with me. You know, my older sister organized this animal rights week at our high school, and she was vegan. I didn't really know what that was, but she was vegan. And so I thought, out of respect for my sister, I'm going to go check this thing out. You know, I'm going to go listen to speakers talk about veganism and animal rights, and I'm going to read some literature about it and watch some videos of factory farming and animal testing, and we'll see how that goes. And sure enough, that was December 8th, 1995, and I became vegan that week and have been vegan ever since, for more than a quarter century, more than 25 years later. And that animal rights week has lasted to something like 1,300 weeks, and I keep on keeping on. But one of the questions that I had, or one of the, really concerns that I had, was that, I wanted to be bigger and stronger. Like I mentioned, I really was a fan of He-Man and and Thundercats and Captain Planet, but also like pro wrestlers like Hulk Hogan. And I wanted to get bigger and stronger. And I wasn't sure that I could do it without animal protein. That was a real concern of mine as a teenager. And so I had to just, put it to the test. I had to see, can I actually do this? Can I get bigger and stronger? And so my older sister gave me some confidence by saying, Robert, we don't need meat, milk, and eggs. We need the nutrition that's commonly associated with those things, protein and calcium and, essential fats and proper calories and all that stuff. And as it turns out, you can get those from all types of plant-based foods, and in fact, in better, higher quality sources. So you can get higher levels of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, fiber, water, phytonutrients, just from eating out of the garden. And so that's what I did. And I eventually went from a 120-pound vegan long-distance runner to a 220-pound vegan weightlifter that I am today.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of the Pre-Vegans podcast. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and be sure to leave a review. Bye for now.
You're listening to the Pre-Vegans podcast, part of the Vegans Explore Network. For more info on the Pre-Vegans program, upcoming challenges, and how to get involved, head over to prevegans.com. Today's episode was edited and produced by Vegans Explore founder Shawn A. Russell.